Um, this is my grandmother with my two aunts. She was in her 80s when she was taken to Auschwitz with her husband, and those two of her daughters were not survived also. One of them, on the one who's got a kerchief on her head, she was married, and she was pregnant when she was taken to Auschwitz. And what I understand, the baby was born in the camp, but they didn't survive. And the other one also, the unmarried, she didn't survive the camp.
Okay.
This is a picture of my parents. Both of them were taken to gas chambers in Auschwitz. He was 54, and my mother was 46. Had an extensive family. From my mother's, the only survivor was the uncle, her brother, who lived in London, who survived the war. And from my father's family, there was a survivor, a younger brother who went to Mauthausen, and he came back to Auschwitz, and he died just about 15 years ago in Kapuvar, and he was buried there.
How do you have the photograph?
This has been the history of this photograph. It has been found in our home place.
Okay.
This is my picture after the war. I think it must have been taken 1948 when I learned in the yeshiva. I was at that time 17 or 18. It looks sad picture. I can see it on the expression of the face. Possibly it's that time I have not recovered from the experience, which is a very difficult thing to recover even later years.
Okay.
This picture was taken in 1981 on my son's bar mitzvah. Those three beautiful girls are my daughters. At that time they were not married. And from the right is my oldest brother, my father-in-law, who died since, myself, and my bar mitzvah son, who got married last year, my wife, and my late mother-in-law.
Okay.
This photo was taken last year, 1994, my son's wedding, and you can see now the extended family. The first, from left to right, is my son-in-law in Israel, and his wife, my daughter Sarah, with his little boy, their little boy. The next couple is my daughter Rachel, who lives here in London, and the little boy and the little girl, in front of them are their children, two among the four, the another two, one they're younger, then myself, and the happy couple, my daughter-in-law Helen and my son Moshe, and then in the blue is my wife, and then my oldest daughter with her husband, who lives in New York, with their two daughters and little boy. Since then they got another little girl.
Okay.
This is my son on his wedding day in Manchester, and that's how I look quite happy. A happy father on his son's wedding.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, this is the children of my daughter in New York. My daughter and three of the children, the three girls, and they got a little boy who is not on the picture. It's taken in Long Island, New York.
Okay, then, off we go.
Yeah. She's using her hair.
When do you think that tape will be ready?
In about 2 to 3 months. We should get
2 to 3 months.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
This is my wife Judith. We are happily married now for 35 years.
36, I think.
36,
You're
it's even better.
I think it's not so.
36 years, and this is my youngest daughter, Rachel, nearest to us, both in
About
geographical
Avital.
science, and we are coming to it. This is the youngest of the grandchildren, Avital. The sweetest things.
And we are expecting another 2, please God, soon.
For the time being, she's the youngest.
Yeah, for the time
The
being.
title is going to be taken away from her very soon, within a
She'll be the
month.
youngest in her family
Yeah.
for the moment.
Do you want to say anything?
Well, the only thing that I can think of at the moment is that I never knew one set of grandparents. I was always brought up with having just one set of grandparents. The other set I never knew. And I missed out on knowing another uncle who didn't survive the war. Other than that, I had quite a normal upbringing.
I don't know what to say. Maybe there's too much to say, and don't know.
Don't say.